Howdy mates, here's my second video that I wanted to make today. Actually, I'm at the same spot as I was in the last video, but I literally did not notice this plant until after I finished recording the last one. So without further ado, let me introduce it to you. Alright, here we go. Down here, yep, you got this guy. Yeah. So this is the Dwarf Larkspur, also known as Delphinium tricorni. So it's another blue/violet wildflower found in Ohio. It is a succulent perennial, which can have a few basal leaves, but not much. But typically the flowers are bluish or purple, and they're held well above the leaves themselves, as you can see. Yeah, because you can see most of the flowers are on top of the stalk, but then as you look at the leaves, they're further down. Yeah, they are 5-petaled, typically. Some of them look like they have already opened up, and some of them look like they're just starting. But, yeah, this is the same thing. They prefer to be in a rich humus of woods, so they're very particular about the type of soil that they inhabit. It has to be very organic and rich. Plenty of nutrients, as it were. And usually they are quite close to the neighboring Virginia bluebells, which is what we see to our left. But yeah, they actually, though, you may be wondering if you are able to consume them. Well, as it turns out, no. You don't want to consume these. They actually have 2 alkaloids called lycoptonine and tricornane, which makes it both toxic to humans and cattle. Very unsafe. And usually the pollinators are your native bees, flies, and moths. And the thing is, even though pollination is capable by those creatures, it can be a bit difficult. Usually pollinators who have longer beaks, such as that of the ruby-throated hummingbird, are usually able to successfully pollinate them, because as you can see, the flower has kind of like a long chain to it. So it makes it a little trickier to access the pollen and the nectar, too. But, yeah, and a good way to remember if you're looking at a dwarf larkspur is, okay, let's look at this one. You see this? How it's already like opened up and everything? In a way, if you flip it over, it kind of resembles a witch's hat. And that's usually that's one way you can remember it if you want. Or it may even look like a mop, too. I guess it just depends on how much of an imagination you have. But yeah, as I was saying, you do not want to eat these. Very poisonous. Unsafe. Yeah. So even for those of you who farm, especially, or if you like walk your dog or something, don't have them eat this. Because if you have like an unsafe amount and you don't get any medical attention, there's risk you could die. So it's not worth it. So alrighty. Thought I would share that with you guys. Hope you learned something. It's just funny how when I was focusing on the wood poppy, I was literally overlooking the dwarf larkspur. But then after I finished the video, I finally noticed them. So I was like, oh, that's another wildflower I haven't made a video on. Might as well do it while I'm here. Alrighty. Hope all you enjoy this wonderful day. And Journey on a Journey is once again outwards. Take care, folks.